This is Ray Salazar, and you're listening to or watching Morning Real Podcast. If I see it, I review it. It's a 3 to 4 to 100 minute or so podcast of films that I review from 1865 to 2025. Now, I'm a film buff, man. I love films, and not because of like certain reasons. I just love cinema. Yeah, I won't watch a Marvel film, but like, who does nowadays, right? Right? Anyways, now, I didn't hear about this film until like I was like, I don't know, like maybe 13 or 14. And I was watching this like documentary about films that are like empowering for like women and films that are made by women, and like how they showcase like women's troubles, right? In like different areas of the world, like England, France, Germany, America, Southern America, you know. And I remember seeing a part of this documentary when they were talking about this film, Fat Girl. And they didn't say too much about it. They just said like, hey, you know what? This is a very controversial film because it features, you know, crazy sexual situations involving teenagers and all that stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, and I didn't know nothing about film. I didn't know nothing, nothing. I was just like, you know, happy watching fucking Spy Kids and all that bullshit, you know? That was my, that was my life. And then as I got older, get into film school and all that shit, Fat Girl reappears in my life. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about this movie. Like, where could I fucking download this? Like, which torrent could I find for this? Couldn't find it. And I forgot about it. And thanks to HBO Max, I was like, you know what? Let's fucking do it. I did it. And man, what a film. And then it wasn't up until like a couple of years back where I said to X, who's my guest, X, you gotta watch this film because you're toxic as fuck. I'm not saying you're grotesque as a person, but it seems like you would like to not say delve into situations like this, but you would kind of ponder like situations like these and think to yourself, fuck, man, there's crazier things than what I talk about. So I want to introduce my guest, Xavier Guerrero. What's up, X?
Dog? What's up? Thank you for making me watch this movie. We went straight to the theater. We went to
I kidnapped you. I coerced you.
Yeah.
Huh?
What was the theater we went to?
We went to the New Beverly Cinema that's owned by Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, and I guess we watched a 35 millimeter film or whatever.
Yes, we saw a 35 millimeter version screening of the film Fat Girl, or in French, à ma sœur, or in literal translation, to my sister.
Last time I watched a movie in film was Passion of the Christ. We were talking about that.
Yeah, we were.
And forever, yeah, because I didn't know. I knew what digital was, but I looked behind me and you can see, like, you can literally see the, what would you call that?
The frames.
The yeah. You know,
frames
like,
as they go by.
Yeah, so it felt very nostalgic, very old school. I was like, okay, I feel this. Everybody was quiet, bro. At this movie theater, E-Zone would love this movie theater. They went in there and said, shut the fuck up. Your phone's on silent. If you talk, no, dude, they were literally, it felt like a principal to like middle school, like, don't do nothing.
But even if I owned that theater, I would still allow E-Zone to smoke because he's the homie, dog.
Do you think there could ever be a theater that would let you smoke?
It was announced recently that I forgot what town in California is trying to like, no. I think it was the Regal Cinema, though. Like the CEO said, you know what, we're gonna make theaters smokable inside. But he was talking about weed and shit.
That'd be tight.
You know, so like, fuck, imagine going to the fucking Regal at Olympic down the street.
Damn.
And, you know, watching the film and smoking, eating popcorn. But Xavier, this is a 2001 coming of age drama. Fucking written and directed by Catherine Breillat, who a lot of people think she's a genius, but a lot of people think she's a sick fuck. Maybe she's a little bit of both. Produced by Jean-François Le Petit, starring Anay Rabu, Roxanne Mesquita, Libero de Renzo, Arsene Kajan, Romain Goupil, and Laura Betty. Yay. Cinematography by Yorgos Arvantis. I'm not going to go through the rest because they are really, really hard to pronounce, but this film made $765,000 in the box office. Not bad. Not bad. Anyway, X, yeah, the theater was quiet. The film was quiet for the most part, but it was shocking.
It was a crazy film. Like you said, it starts off very happy, very like, or just happy. Like what would you call it?
Happy-go-lucky, maybe?
Something like that. And this family's on vacation. having a great time. I'm assuming France.
Yep.
And then it's just nonchalant. They end up at a fucking...
These two sisters, they're just walking down like whatever road they're walking down,
Broadway.
and yeah, I guess so. And then they just talk about like, you know what, like I'm gonna get a guy. It's just like what out of nowhere, like and why, right? And why? But that's the thing about films like these, where like they don't spoon feed you shit, bro. It's like you gotta figure it out, you know, and like you're trying to figure out exactly what she's trying to do. But like you just get it quickly, because I'm like, damn, this is a chick who's talking about guys and getting with guys, and you can tell she's like a teenager, right? Not even like an older teenager. We're talking like just between like 13 to 16 or whatever, and it makes you feel kind of weird, but at the same time you're like, go on.
And then the way they insult each other.
Oh yeah,
Bro, they were savages.
And you know what, Xavier? There's a scene in the film where like they're actually talking to each other nicely, right? Like they're like just talking, right? But the older sister, fuck, man, like she's a bitch, bro.
She's a bitch. She insults her and calls her fat mid fucking dinner.
It's like how you
call.
It's like how you call these on fat, right? Every chance you get, type of thing. Is it like that?
He's on. That was an after effect that Ray just put in there.
Yeah.
As you can tell, the film is about two chicks. One of them's chubby. That's why it's called Fat Girl. And one of them's just like a prettier girl. But they both have a different perspective on how they want to lose their virginity, which is crazy.
And it correlates to life, really, because like the fat girl, right? She like wants to get with a guy who's like a nobody. Like she doesn't like care about. Well, she does care. She has a preference as to like how she wants to lose her, right? But like at the same time, it's like she doesn't give a fuck what happens. Right? So her outlook on life is like, I don't give a fuck about life. But this other girl, she meets this guy in a fucking random cafe, brings him home.
They're making out 5 minutes.
Yeah,
5 minutes into the time. 5 minutes into their meeting, they're making out, bro.
And you know he's older.
Well, he's supposed to be like 23.
Something like that.
She's 15.
Yeah. So you can tell that her outlook on life is very very twisted, right?
Yeah.
I mean, both of them are, but at the same time, fool, when you see the film, you see the family dynamic in certain scenes of the film. You can tell that parents don't care. They don't give a fuck.
I mean, I don't know if you remember. They meet, and then he ends up having dinner with the parents.
Yeah.
And the parents are kind of okay with it because he says he's a law student. And I would be like, yo, vete a la mucho verga de mi casa. Like, that's my daughter. I know where you're going with this. They let him have dinner. He goes home, but he sneaks back in after.
It's because in France, it's a different get down, dude. It's
That's
just a
wild.
different get down. And when you're looking at it, and when you're looking at it from an American perspective, obviously you're gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? What? This is culture? Apparently it is, man. So fucking Chiclets, he's making some money right now in the background. Anyways, shout out to Chiclets, the unofficial sponsor of this podcast episode. Anyways, Xavier, there was a moment in the film where you were like, oh shit. You were like the only person who said, oh shit.
Was I really the only one who? It was crazy.
Fool.
It was
and I loved it. I loved every second of it because I wanted this movie to break you down in some sort of mental way, and it did.
It was crazy, dog. I went home and I talked to my lady about it. I was like, dude, this movie's wild. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, it starts like a coming of age film, and it ends up like some Saw shit at the end of it.
She got what she wanted, unfortunately.
Do not say that, because that's not what she wanted. She wanted easy, one night stand. She did get she did get a one night stand. Fuck.
Yeah, she
Is
did.
that why she didn't tell the cops?
Well, see, I like how it ends because like you really don't know what to expect after that. Like, you know if she's gonna say anything, but eventually, like when you look at it like this, the dad's gonna find out what happened, right?
Yeah.
And you remember how he said that he wanted the older sister to get her head examined because basically she got raped because like the guy was, he was pressuring her and shit.
The guy's overage and it was not very consensual. Not consensual.
It wasn't. And it's fucked up.
Even remember when he was like, remember when he's like, I need you to demonstrate love.
Yeah, dude, the way he was slow talking to her, dude.
And then he makes her stick it in her ass and her sister's watching, bro. This movie's crazy, bro. There's like anal sex, girls watching. It's fucking, it's
but it's art.
There.
But it's art. According to.
It's art.
According to who call it art, that's what, and see, that's where the discussion
lies. It sounds
lies.
like CP to me, if you ask me. A little bit of CP,
and a lot of people, a lot of critics. This film really divided audiences because it really like tells you like how far can the film go as far as situations like that. But guess what, fool? We didn't really see it happen. Dude, that film's in the Criterion Collection, dude. The Criterion Collection. It's like
Where's this girl?
It's like the Smithsonian for filmmaking.
And where's this girl at? Is she killing it in the French film scene?
Okay, so the fat girl never made a movie after that.
Why?
I don't know why. I didn't look into it.
She looked like she did a great job. Remember when she was making out with the pole?
That shit was hilarious.
In the pool, that shit was so funny. She thought those were her boyfriend and she was cheating on them. That shit was fucking hilarious.
That shit was tight. And she was singing. For
yeah.
like 2 minutes straight. What did you think of? See, you were talking to me about that earlier. We're like, you know what, man? Like in other films, I would have fucking cut that shot or get to the next shot. They took their time.
There was this.
They're trying to build tension.
In these movies, like I was telling Ray, like there's a movie where they're showing us the freeway for at least a minute and a half.
And it looks nice, bro.
And it's cool. It feels cinematic. It's not an ugly take. But in here, he knows what I mean. In American takes, it's take. Go. It's very Instagram, very TikTok. I need your attention now. If you lose it, I need to grab it. This was like, enjoy it. Enjoy the movie. Enjoy her singing. She sang for a minute and a half. And her singing was like Tommy's.
You couldn't enjoy that ride, though. Because honestly, like, it's crazy because I don't think about these things, like, right at the get sometimes. Sometimes I have to watch it another time to, like, really, like, immerse myself into the whole thing. It's pretty cool how, like, okay, so the parents know what happened. Well, at least the mom knew what happened, right? Like the fucking guy gave this chick a ring and it turns out it's the mom's ring. And at the same time, she knows exactly what happened between the two, right? Like, you know, they actually slept together and all that shit. So that car ride, dude, said a lot, even though they didn't say shit at all. All the shit that was said was from the mom. Oh, yeah, you should have thought better, you know, just grilling it to her, right?
Have you ever been in a car ride like that with your parent where you fucked up bad?
Yeah.
What was it?
I forgot, but I remember just being quiet. It was quiet, bro. It was quiet. And, the silence is deafening, as they say, right?
Silence speaks more than words sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, when I got my DUI, my dad picked me up from the police station. Didn't say nothing. Didn't put new music on. I could hear the engine. I could hear the brakes, bro. And you're just like, say something. Like, just say something, dog. Cágame el puto palo. Dime que es un puto pendejo. Just driving, bro. Just kind of like, es un pendejo, dog. And I'm just there drilling like, bro, my heart hurts. But I'm like, Dad, just chill. Just say you love me. Say something, dog.
Not in Fat Girl, dog.
Yeah,
not
no, but it was, So I feel the tension, yeah.
Yeah. Good drama. And honestly, fool, like when you think about it, it's a very simple ass film. There's no explosions. There's no like, I mean, there is a twist and a turn.
How much would it cost you to make that movie? Because it looked really, like you said, very simple. A house, a beach,
a
couple actors.
Fucking car cameras. Well, yeah.
They're cheaper.
Hey, it's a podcast, y'all. This is cinema.
The actor, you know, when you get him to fucking act, it's way cheaper to get a.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
How much would it cost me? Fuck, man. I don't know. I think I would invest a good like $7,000, bro. Because I got the equipment. I just need people. I can pay people like what? Give me $500 of your time.
Makes you how much?
Huh?
$7,000 can make you how much?
Well, apparently, I don't know how much they invested in this film, but they made over $750,000. And I don't know if that's even a lot as far as like a film coming out in France and like going worldwide. But yeah, man, honestly, like besides the crazy ass parts, it's really an effective drama. It does show like the importance of kind of like looking after your kids. And like even speaking from like someone who was a teenager, you know, especially if you're a boy or a girl, man, like consent is like very important. It's very important to know what your kids are doing, no matter what age, man. I mean, after 18, they can do whatever the fuck they want, right? But like, these years are crucial because it affects them in the long run. And look at an event like this that you never thought nothing would happen out of it. Look what fucking happened. It's crazy.
Oh, this movie made me like kind of like, man, am I sure I want a daughter? Like, cause the guy's at work. You know, he paid for this vacation.
I know he was pissed about that too.
Yeah, his daughter's out there just slutting it up and shit on vacay.
It's only an inconvenience once they know about it.
My wife better never tell
it's crazy. We didn't see the film after that because I don't think that one's as crazy as this one, but it's the same director. And a lot of her films are like there's always got to be shocking. And there's always got to be something that has to shock the audience with this chick because she's like a very hyper pro-feminist type of filmmaker, which is why like a lot of people are like, I don't know. I think this fucking filmmaker is batshit crazy. But look at the statement that she made with this film, because when you look at a film like this, it's like you need to only see that movie once to kind of like, if you don't have your shit together as a certain type of person who has been in situations similar to that, kind of might want to wake you up in a certain way.
This might be a weird take.
What?
But if I had a daughter, I think I'd make her watch this movie. I'm like, watch this movie.
Okay,
watch this movie and let me know what you think about
okay,
this.
so
Let me know.
you know there were trailers before the film, right?
Yeah.
Trailers that came around that certain time
There
of
was
year.
that one with the mom that looked crazy.
Okay,
I kind of
13.
wanted to go watch that.
13.
Yeah, 15. Oh, 13.
13.
Yeah.
See, now, see, man, Tarantino, you're a fucking genius, dog, because you know what to put to, like, highlight certain things of a certain film. And that film, have you seen it before?
No,
okay, it's a crazy film. It's not as crazy as this movie. Like, honestly, like maybe like 25%, like, level, right? And this movie's like 100. So it is kind of crazy. The movie before that, Kids.
Oh, yeah, I did show Kids. Kids is crazy. Yeah.
Híjole de su re puta madre, dude.
Yeah,
crazy as fuck, man. Anyways, Xavier, I hope you had a good time watching the film.
Great. It was good.
I enjoyed watching the film regardless of like what goes on, but that's the thing about films. It's supposed to make you think. Yeah, some films make you woke, but make you woke for the right reasons, man. And is this a film that you should watch again, or could you watch again? I don't know, man. It's a film I think like you have to see it maybe every now and then, but then again, sometimes it takes only one time to kind of like just get through it and get on with life. There's not a lot of films that like make films like that or have films like that. So it's good to know that something like that even exists, because if there wasn't anything like that, then fuck, man, it's like less hope for the world, right?
Yeah, that was a good one though.
Good one. X, how would you rate this film?
Dude.
Out of 4.
Out of 4, I was gonna go out of 10.
All right, go out of 10. I'm gonna go out of 4.
Out of 4, it's a solid. Dude, I would wanna.
To me, it's a 4 out of 4 cheeklets.
Yeah, yeah. It's just the only reason I don't want to say 4 out of 4 because I wouldn't recommend it to everybody. Because that to me is a 4 out of 4. I gotta tell everybody about this movie. It's more of a 4 out of 3 because it's fucking wild, bro. I don't want to be telling people to watch this movie.
I mean, this
film
film went
you're ready to know that it's gonna be a fucking shell shock.
Okay, so the accolades of this film. In 2001, the film won the Manfred Salzberger Award at the 51st Berlin International Film Festival. Whoop whoop. And the France Culture Award at the 2001 Cannes Film Festival. 2 of those festivals are really like highly regarded as like, you get an award from there, like you know what you're doing. So apparently Catherine Breillat, whatever her name is she knows what the fuck she's doing. Hey, but you know what? She knows how to shoot a film. She does. Like the lighting. I like the way that it was lit, man. I like the way that you can hear the car driving. It's a Mercedes, and you can feel that it's a Mercedes too. Because there's some films that you'll fucking be driving a Benz, but it'll sound like a Toyota. Why? But this film, she does it right. So shout out to her on that one. Either way, yeah, 4 out of 4 cheeklets. Is this a date movie for you?
It is a date.
You saw couples go there.
You can watch this with your lady, but not on the first date. This is like once you already hit it.
Shout out to Xavier.
Hit that like button, subscribe. He's got other great movies. We've done Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
What else have we done?
Grizzly Man.
We've done Grizzly Man. We've done a couple one. I want to do Hustle and Flow.
Hey, we should do
Come on, man.
We should do Deep Throat.
What the fuck? I've never seen or heard Deep Throat. No.
All right.
Fuck you.
Check me out at morningshotfilms.co. IG Morning Shot Films. And I got a bunch of films. I got Flow, one Best Animated Feature Film in the recent Academy Awards. Beat DreamWorks and Disney at the same time. Fuck them. Thank you.